Greetings. Welcome to Cafe Church, where we're thinking about Candlemas and Mary and Joseph taking their baby Jesus to the temple and seeing a guy called Simeon. Simeon was a God-fearing Jew who knew his history. He knew that God had been particularly present in the past. I would have said particularly at the Exodus, where at the burning bush in Exodus chapter 3, you've got a God who has seen the misery of the slaves. He's heard them crying out. He's concerned about their suffering, comes down to rescue them, and takes them out of Egypt and into the promised land. Simeon also knows about the promise of a new heaven and a new earth in Isaiah 65 in the future, a place where there is people will build houses and dwell in them. They will plant vineyards and they will eat the fruit, rather than the Romans being in their houses and the Romans eating the fruit of their vineyards. Knowing that this new heaven and the new earth will be a place where they will neither harm nor destroy. So he has a knowledge of God in the past, he has a hope for God in the future, but what about the present? Well, he goes off to the temple, and one day he has this amazing experience where he believes that he has seen the salvation of God. He's seen what happened in the Exodus. He's seen what will happen in Isaiah 65, and he believes that it is true for him now. And I think that that is the sort of experience that we are invited to have ourselves. Our looking backwards, past experience of God not only includes the Exodus, but involves also the whole story of Jesus. That it is part of our looking back in history that the Word became flesh and made his dwelling amongst people. And that we know that there were people who saw his glory, and through their writings and through our imagination, we have seen his glory of Jesus, full of grace and truth. We also have this hope of God being particularly present in the future, where the new heaven and the new earth in Revelation 21, which is quoting Isaiah 65, is a place where he will wipe away every tear from their eyes, where there will be no more death, mourning or crying or pain. So we have this belief in a God who was active in the past, a God who will be active in the future. But what about now? Well, this is where it is the challenge to be in Christ, is to see ourselves as being in Christ, as those who have been crucified with Christ, who have entered into what Christ was and is and will be, that is in there in the suffering, which alludes to Exodus 3. The crucifying, being crucified is a place where we are aware of all the pain and the crime where Christ is, and that we have experienced that, and that has changed something in us, so that it is no longer the past I that live, but it is Christ who lives in me, and that we have an experience of God now, God with us. God bless you as you talk and think and pray about that.